my good people. Hope everybody's having a good evening, great day. Tonight I'm going to be making fried catfish over a bed of dirty rice with a shrimp Creole cream sauce. Okay, so I'm going to go show you guys how I made it. I did rinse off my rice first, and then I brought a pot of water to a boil and added me some chicken bouillon to my water. I do this for all my rice and pastas because it brings more flavor, so less seasoning. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring that to a boil, put it on medium, low, and let that cook for about maybe 15, 17 minutes until it's about 90% complete, okay? Because you're going to be adding that to your dirty rice, your trinity. And this is my trinity. We got bell peppers, onions, and celery. All right, so that is the trinity I'm using for this, along with some pork sausage. I didn't have much. I didn't feel like going to the store to get more, so I made it do what I had. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and get that trinity in and get that sauteed in with the meat. Again, I only cooked the meat probably about 80% through before I added the vegetables. So I can go ahead and continue cooking while the vegetables are sauteing. That is 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. You can use garlic paste. Fresh garlic is totally up to you. Got about maybe a tablespoon or maybe 2 tablespoons of paprika, about 1/4 tablespoon of thyme. We got some chili powder, and we're also going to be adding in some all-purpose seasoning. You guys can use whatever all-purpose seasoning that you do have, or any seasonings that you do have to this. All right, this is just what I'm using. I'm also going to be adding some chicken broth just to make sure that all my flavors are mixed in perfectly, and it's not over seasoned in some spots. So this is why I'm using the chicken broth, just to make sure that it is all seasoned evenly. Then I'm going to take me some Better Than Bouillon chicken base, about a tablespoon of that, and add that as well, and cook that down for another, maybe I'll say about another 4 to 5 minutes before I added my rice. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the rice mixed in. I had about, I think that's 1.5 cups of rice. So that's how much rice I used for this, all right? And this is how mine came out. I did not add any more seasonings than the seasonings that you saw. So that was it. All right, so for my catfish, I'm going to just go ahead and add mustard and hot sauce to this. Nothing else, all right? I do use the Zatarain's fish fry. For the fish fry, I do add cornstarch just for it could be a little bit more crispy. If you know, you know. All right, so I'm going to go get that mixed up, make sure my mustard and my hot sauce is incorporated all the way on the fish so the flour can stick to it perfectly. I did the seasoning, this flour, I did keep on for about 5 minutes before I added to my hot grease. And y'all know where I got this little pot from. Yes, love this pot. It brings it to the correct temperature at all times, and your fish will come out golden every single time you use it. All right, so if you ain't got one, get you one. All right, and those were the seasonings that I am using for my shrimp. You guys want the measurements, just ask me, and what they were, you just ask. But that is what I used. I'm going to go ahead and get those cooked on both sides for about 2 minutes each. Once they are nice and cooked on each side for those 2 minutes, I am going to remove and then add about 2 tablespoons of butter, unsalted, to the same exact skillet, because we want to make sure we keep all the flavor into this creamy Cajun sauce that we're about to make. I went ahead and chopped up another bell pepper, the yellow and the orange one, along with maybe about 1/4 of an onion and some more garlic. What was it? Minced garlic. Sorry, y'all. And then I went ahead and added some more chicken bouillon. All right, get that mixed up for about a good 5 minutes or so, just making sure all my vegetables are nice and soft before adding this white wine to it. That is to deglaze the bottom of my pan to make sure I get all those flavors, nothing is sticking to the bottom, and then it also brings more flavor as well. Now you guys can skip this part, totally up to you, but for me, yeah, it's a must. All right, so I did add that there, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in my heavy whipping cream. Make sure that is mixed in very well. Once I get it all mixed in, I'm going to add some Cajun seasoning and some smoked paprika, about a tablespoon of each. Season as you taste as you go, and season to your liking. All right, we got some fresh parsley before adding back that shrimp. Once we add the shrimp back in, we're going to be cooking that for about a good maybe 1 to 2 minutes before we plate. Lay down that dirty rice, add that catfish, and add the sauce. As much sauce as the good Lord allows. Some more. Yeah, that's how I like mine. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and top that with some fresh parsley. And baby, this was a very, very quick, easy, and delicious Monday night meal. My family loved it. They enjoyed it. If you guys decide to make it, let me know how it was. Even if you tweaked it a little bit, let me know. I would love to know in the comments how you guys enjoyed this. As usual, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm about to go eat. You guys have a good evening. Bye.